Hey everybody, this is Tanetta and I'm coming to you with day number 6, the Live Masters Video Challenge. Day number 6, I'm trying to read my notes here. It says, what frustrates you most about my industry? And I think I mentioned in the other video that I'm in the coaching industry. And what frustrates me the most, I know I mentioned some of this on the video yesterday actually, but what frustrates me most is that a lot of people assume that coaching is so expensive that you can't afford it, which I say the same thing as for some of the coaches. Because some do charge $10,000 for a package, $20,000, $50,000, when most people only make so much money per year. I guess I put it that way. I think the statistics say that I think either 80 or 85% of Americans are paycheck to paycheck and don't really make above 100,000. I believe it's 100 or 150,000. So a lot of us don't make a lot of money. I guess I put it that way. And of course, to afford packages like that we can just take a big chunk of money, 10,000, 50,000, that kind of thing, to put it towards a coaching service, when that's, of course, like I said, majority of our income for the year. And hey, Rike, thank you for tuning in. I hope you're doing well. And another thing that frustrates me is that I know, like I said before in the other video, that there's a lot of folks who have, not can't say I don't know how many, I don't know the percentages, I have no idea, but just in me talking to people and seeing different videos and seeing different things online and stuff like that, it seems like a lot of coaches have burned people as far as not, of course, living up to their program's potential, I guess I put it that way, saying that they have all these classes, saying that they have a coaching package and that kind of thing. And when it comes time for them to, of course, enroll in that package, it was a waste of money, or that now I'm not sure if it was a waste of money because the coaching package wasn't good, or the coaching online course or whatever it wasn't good. I'm not sure if that was the case, or if it was the case that people are not actually following through with what they're supposed to be doing when they are going to coaching. I know I've seen it both ways actually, because I know I can sit up here all day and talk to people about self-improvement, self-awareness, and all these things, but a lot in business or creating your own business or whatever it is, and folks are, of course, okay, listen to it, that kind of thing, but never put anything into action. I know that bothers me. Like I said, that is one thing that definitely frustrates me, because I know when it comes to coaching, and whether it's coaching, consultancy, therapy, anything along those lines, or any of those fields, there's a lot of people who are not going to follow through with what they are actually coming to receive receive the help for. Yes, people will say, I need the help because I'm depressed, or because I'm this, or I need to start a business, or that kind of thing. But then all the fears come up, of course, and then all the excuses come up and all those kind of things. So I know it's two sides to that coin, saying that either the person is not following through with their actions, or that the coaching service really was a bum and it wasn't really good. I guess I put it that way. And I'm sure there are some coaches out there, I know that, I'm sure, because you see them all on, not all, but you see sometimes advertised, they can help you become a millionaire in 1 month and all those kind of things. Life doesn't even work that way. We all know that. But we know that some of those things are scams and are probably not good programs, I guess I put it that way. But of course, some folks still go ahead and purchase those programs anyway, thinking they're going to get a miracle, and that ends up not happening. I guess I'd say that. And let me see what else frustrates. Like I said, I mentioned some of this the other day, but as far as another thing that frustrates me, as far as I know that anybody, of course, in this world can be a coach. I know that. I'm not saying that anybody cannot be one or shouldn't be one, that kind of thing at all. But my thing is, of course, if you want to be a coach, that's fine. Just make sure that you have some type of experience, some type of life experience, wisdom, some type of something. We all know that a 21-year-old or a 25-year-old probably couldn't really be a coach. I see a lot of them out there actually, but I'm sure they don't have a lot. I can't speak for everybody, but I know a lot. I'm pretty sure don't have a lot of life experiences as I would at 44, or somebody else would at 30 something or 50 or whatever the age is. Because in life, of course, once you go through a lot of experiences and that kind of thing, you, of course, develop wisdom, you develop education, information, and the lessons that you've learned. And like I said, I'm not trying to say that a 21-year-old or a 25-year-old cannot be a coach, but I just want to make sure. But like I said, I have seen some out there, and there are certain aspects of that. Of course, you can be a coach, I'm sure. If you're creating businesses, you're an online business owner, and you have millions of dollars, you've created an awesome YouTube channel, yes, you can teach people that. What I'm talking about as far as being a coach, as far as like a life coach or a relationship coach or I don't know, something along those lines that's dealing with folks improving their life and learning how to love themselves and that kind of thing. Personal development fields I guess is what I should have said as far as the coaching goes. As far as how I feel that a 21-year-old or someone under 30 may not have all those experiences yet to actually coach someone on. Yes, they may have some, but of course they may not have a lot. And like I said, there are some people who are my age as well, 42, 30 something, 50 something, that may not have those experiences as well, but they of course call themselves coaches and want to teach this and want to teach that. But get to the actual coaching, and of course you're having issues trying to teach somebody something or trying to coach somebody on something, that kind of thing, and that becomes an issue. But my thing with that, like I said, just make sure that whoever's becoming a coach, make sure that you actually have the background, whether it's the education, the schooling, or the professional experience, or the personal experience, or a combination of all those when you're becoming a coach. Not just saying that you want to become one, and I guess you can set one up, yes. But what I always say, because I am a social worker as well, and I've been a social worker for over, I think, almost 21, 22 years now. My thing is seeing my coworkers, all the jobs that I've had, especially when I was working with the foster care system. I worked there almost 8 years, and like I saw and was telling some of my coworkers, but they didn't really care for it. But like I told them, if you're not passionate about what you're doing, don't come to work. I mean, you're messing up people's lives. To me, this coaching is the same way. Therapy is the same way. Psychology and psychiatry is the same exact way. If you're dealing with people as far as behavior patterns and mental health and all those kind of things, and please don't mess up somebody else's life because you just have a title. I guess I put it that way. Like I said, that's something that frustrates me because I see that and I've seen that. I know that's in the world of social work, and I know that's in the world of coaching as well. Some people have not worked on themselves or have not developed the skills to, of course, coach anybody else or be a therapist for anybody else or be a psychiatrist for somebody else when they haven't even worked on their own stuff. Because I've seen it, I've actually experienced it, actually. Sadly, I put it that way. But like I said, you definitely have to make sure that you're in a good spot yourself and not easily triggered or not easily angered, that kind of thing at all, by something someone's doing or saying. And just have to realize that that's their life. Yes, I know that, but you don't want to inject your unhealed truths and all these kind of things on people, and you should do this when you haven't even done it yourself. I guess I put it that way. We have to always realize when you're in any kind of helping field that you are impacting somebody else's life. Especially when I was, like I said, working with the kiddos in foster care system. See a lot of people just doing whatever they wanted to do and not really caring about the kids just because it's a 9 to 5. That's it. I'm like, okay, you're coming here to work every day, but these kids and these families need you. Like I said, definitely if you're going to do something like this, I don't care what helping field is in. I know I said coaching in the beginning, but whatever it is in coaching, therapy, foster care system, social worker, whatever you are, make sure that you're really willing to, of course, get in the trenches with these people. I guess I put it that way, that you're really willing to help these people and not just be another kind of hindrance in their life and not really, of course, help them move forward. I guess I can say that. Like I said, that's another thing that frustrates me. I'm trying to see if there's anything else. I'm trying to think here because I'm just talking, I guess, off the side, I guess, from what I can remember as far as coaching or helping fields. I'm trying to see. I think that's it, I guess, from what I can remember. And the next question is, what are you doing to make it better? Oh, well, I guess I can just talk about it in this part. Oh, and Enrique, you said what? Oh, I'm sorry. Let me go back up. And thank you for tuning in on. I don't know if I even said thank you for tuning in this afternoon. It says, my experience is when you are ready, the true mentor appears. Took me some time to find mine, meaning just blew smoke up your ass. Yeah, that's true too. The same thing with mentors. I mean, I actually have never had a physical in-person mentor, I guess I put it that way. And I actually haven't really been seeking one, actually. I know at some point I do. I mean, I would like a mentor. But I mean, I know I have heard the same thing you've said. I've, of course, reached out to a few people in the past, and they seem like they're a bunch of BS as well. So, like I said, I know with the helping fields, you will definitely get that. And like I said, that's something that frustrates me because when you're a person that's coming along, you're really sincere, you're caring, and you really want to help people and help them improve their life in some kind of way. And, of course, provide those nuggets and that kind of thing and the coaching assistance or the therapy assistance, whatever you're doing, that it makes it hard for those good coaches, those good therapists, those good social workers who come behind you to, of course, want to say they're improving somebody else's life when you've when other coaches have come along and already made it aware that some people don't trust coaches and some people think they're a bunch of BS anyway and this kind of thing. And like I said, it definitely makes it hard for those of us who are really trying to, of course, create a business or create a coaching service or a therapy service or social work business or whatever you're doing. That's really going to, of course, we feel is really going to help people. I guess I can say that because a lot of folks have been burned and that's what their experiences have been. We're a bunch of BS. We don't know what we're talking about. We're just trying to make money and that kind of thing. But that's in any field. But like Rike said, there are some that just will blow smoke, and those of course have came before us. It's kind of messed it up for those who are really willing to, of course, get in the trenches and actually help the clients. I guess I put it that way. Enrique, what else you said? You said you've realized in 42 years I can apply my life experience. Definitely. You can definitely apply your life experience no matter if it's coaching or whatever kind of field that you're in. So that's definitely the truth. And it says, he said, look at like your kids. You're their first point of learning, teaching, mentoring, coaching. You want them to be the best. That's the truth. You don't want to, of course, if it's your own kids, it's just like he just said, you don't want to sit up there and mess up somebody's life intentionally because you don't want to do your job, that kind of thing. I put it that way. As far as whether it's being a parent, like he just mentioned, or the coaching, the teaching, the mentoring, that kind of thing as well. So we definitely have to keep that in mind when we are in these helping professions. And I know the next question I hadn't even answered, actually. It says, what are you doing to make it better? I guess the main thing that I'm doing is, of course, just trying to, of course, be as, I'm always authentic and say whatever's up. Well, I try not to say everything that's on my mind now lately because I know some folks seem like they have, I don't know, no backbone. I don't know. But usually I'm saying everything that's on my mind. I guess I put it that way. As far as letting people know how I feel as far as like in videos and things like that. Of course, sharing my story, sharing the truth that I know of, I guess, as far as my upbringing and experiences and the lessons that I've learned. And that's honestly all that I can do. I mean, yes, I have created my coaching group, that kind of thing. But my thing is, if the person, of course, is still distrustful of coaches or they don't want that type of service, it's not in their, they rather have something else or doing their own, whatever they want to do, that's, of course, their choice. I can't force that. So there's nothing I can really do to make it better besides just be who I am and present who I am. And if somebody wants to, of course, obtain the services or whatever the case may be, or ask for advice from me, or I don't know, ask for resources, I do give resources out as well. So whatever that case may be, they can choose to do so or not. Like I said, that's the only thing I can do to make it better. I'm just making it better for myself and what I see. I guess that's all that I can do. Like I said, I can't force for people to have their own minds or their own whatever kind of path they want to go down. And like I said, if they've been burned by coaches in the past, if they've had horrible experiences and bought all these packages and which were crap and this kind of thing, there's nothing that we can really do besides just be our true authentic self, and to, of course, make sure that we're, of course, putting that information out there online in the form of video, written material, and that kind of thing as well. And like I said, the relationship coaching business that I have, of course, I'm in that group every single day. Of course, posting information, talking back and forth to the people that's in the group and that kind of thing. And I'm helping them grow in some kind of way. I guess I can say that. No, they're not coaching clients at this present point, but in the future, I never know. Like I said, you definitely have to build that trust with whoever you're I guess, whatever kind of clientele you're trying to build. I guess I put it that way. That trust, and let them know that you, of course, don't have the perfect life. I guess I put it that way because nobody does. And that's another thing I want to talk about because I know I'm kind of getting off a little bit off topic. As far as the frustration, I know I've seen a lot of coaches, of course, posting online or doing their videos or having their ads and all this kind of stuff. Oh, and thank you, Melissa, for tuning in. I hope you're doing well. And they're portraying more of a perfect life, I guess I can say, as far as they don't get upset, they don't have these issues. They're always looking immaculate. I'm not saying that's not a good thing to do. Well, as far as the look, you can look how you want to look, but sometimes it just comes off as though they have no flaws and that they're a perfect individual. We know that nobody in this world is perfect. I guess I can say that. I'm not, you're not, nobody is. And for anybody, especially a coach or somebody that's in the helping profession, that's another frustration actually for me, that you're coming off like you're just too good for everybody. I guess it's ego and all that kind of stuff talking, but still coming off like you know it all, coming off like you have all the solutions. Nobody has all the solutions to anybody's problems or issues or whatever they're facing, I guess I put it that way. And like I said, nobody's perfect. And because I have seen this actually with my own eyes, I put it that way. But for people to, of course, come off very, very perfect, like nothing ever happens in their life, and that's all they post and that's all you see in their video, which I know, yes, everybody, of course, I'm happy all the time as well. But of course, I have bad days. I know I posted about many of those, I'm sure, and did it in the videos as well. But like I said, we have to make sure with the what are you doing to make it better part, we have to make sure in the helping profession, since I'm talking about coaches, to make sure that we're giving people a variety of things that happen in our life. Not just that every day is perfect. We're going to have clients and this and that is going on. Not saying that you have to be a drab or depress everybody and with issues and stuff like that. No, I'm just saying we have to show our true authentic self as far as knowing that we have behaviors that go up and down just like everybody else. We have good days and we have bad days. And because like I said, I've seen some of this, and for some of the coaches not to, of course, portray those kind of things, that does, of course, turn people off. I guess I put it that way, because most folks know that people are not perfect by any means, whether you're a coach or whether no matter what you are. So we definitely have to make sure that in trying to make things better for the coaching industry, we have to make sure that we are, of course, showing those up and down behaviors at times. Not every single day, oh, this is wrong all the time, but just showing or just talking about that we do have bad days as well. We have to portray those things as well and let people know what's going on in our life, and not just stand behind the camera, oh, this is always good and this is always good. I never have these issues and that's why I'm a good coach. That's never going to happen with any of us. I'm just here to tell y'all that. And what you say, Rike, we have to give real value through our own experience. That's correct. We definitely do. And like I said, that's the way that I think that I know I have been trying to do as much as I can. And like I said, other coaches, I'm hoping that they're catching on, or that they're doing the same thing as well. We just don't want to portray that we're just perfect all the time. Nobody out there is going to believe that we're, of course, perfect all the time at all, because everybody knows that we have issues, whether we cause them or not. So we definitely have to make sure that we're being as real as we can, and providing, providing our own experiences and that kind of thing as well, to let folks know that I've been where you are and I've been out of where you are. I mean, I'm like a better situation now, that kind of thing as well, so I can let you know how I did that. And like I said, that's what we have to, of course, talk about, and that's what I try to do as far as making things better in the coaching area, even though I'm a new coach as well. But like I said, I'm definitely trying to make that known in the field as well. Oh, and also, I know I'm gonna go on, but I know for several years I was saying I want to be a coach. Actually, about 2-3 years. But before that, I hadn't even. I mean, I heard of coaches. I had no idea really what they were. Never even looked into it. But I think 2017, maybe 16, 17, 18, stuff like that. I was looking it up and researching and stuff like that. Now I forgot what I was going to say. Lord have mercy. Never mind, because I forgot what I was going to say, y'all. I was going to say something. Oh, Lord. Okay, never mind. I forgot what I was going to say now. So never mind. So I go ahead and end the video. Whenever I think about it, I will post it up, I'm sure. But I was just going to say thank you, Rike, for tuning in, and Melissa. And for those who catch the replay, I'm still trying to think of what I was going to say. But never mind. That's okay. I guess I'm 44 and I'm losing my mind now. But everybody take care. Have a great Saturday. And like I said, this is my Live Masters Challenge video, day number 6. And I have not yet defined day number 7. So if anybody knows where day number 7, what we're supposed to talk about, please let me know. If not, I'll just come on and talk about anything I want to talk about for day number 7. So, because I've been looking and I can't find it. So, if anybody knows, please let me know. So, again, thank you all for tuning in. For those that catch the replay, definitely enjoy.